Wrestling is fake. Let's talk about it. For a long time, it's been a debate that people usually have on the realness of wrestling. I don't know if that's a word. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that today. And if you say that wrestling is fake, my guess is that you were introduced to wrestling from WWE, who is not trying to hide the fact that wrestling is staged to some point. I'm telling you, like, if you started watching wrestling with AEW, you're not going to know the difference between real or fake when it comes to professional wrestling. You're not going to know. Those people play with weapons that WWE intentionally keeps off their programming. When it comes to myself, I started watching wrestling at around mid-2018. And so I started seeing these arguments, these debates that wrestling is fake. And of course, being a new wrestling fan at the time, it was really, making me think, what was I watching? Was it real or was it not? So I decided to step off WWE for a while. So I was watching TNA, I was watching MLW, I was watching a whole bunch of independent shows at the time. And I'm telling you, I began to question whether, what the debate was all about, because what I was seeing was not fake stuff. Was not, to my eyes, wasn't fake. You know what I mean? They were out here stacking chairs and using barbed wire. Why are you doing that? Explain to me how you fake jumping off a 7-foot cage or something and landing on the announce table. Like, how is that even possible? How do you do that safely? I mean, they do it safely, but like, that's not the point. They're putting their bodies at risk. And you're out here saying wrestling is fake. Come on, man. Really, the people actually even doing this stuff are not going to say it's fake. And it's not just because they want to protect the business. They want to hold kayfabe or something. That's not they are entertaining us with their body. And the fact that what you see on TV is, maybe they miss a few punches or whatever. You don't understand that what is going on there is them not actively trying to kill each other. They're trying to protect each other in as much as they're fighting. Do you understand what that is? And what annoys me the most with people who just say wrestling is fake with zero research is most of them really just watch maybe one or two clips where us wrestling fans know that what is going on there is maybe miscommunication or a botch, and not the fact that they're not actually touching each other. Now, I would suggest that if you're new to professional wrestling, please, I know this is like a hot take or something, but please do not watch WWE when you're just starting out watching wrestling, so you don't get overly used to the idea that wrestling is fake based on what you're seeing on the TV screen, because most of the times, yes, their moves do not connect, and that's what people actually use to say that wrestling is not real. Go watch the independents, watch AEW, watch Ring of Honor, watch those type of shows. Come on, Full Gear 2025 is it blurs the line between what's real or fake in wrestling. Come on, watch that. And instead, at that pay-per-view, we had people like going off insane heights into flaming tables. We had people stepping on glass to step on other people. It's not, how do you even fake that? We have people shattering glass over people. Which brings me to my next thing that people don't really understand about professional wrestling is when a wrestler gets injured. Yes, they do use injuries sometimes as a plot for the story, but that doesn't mean that every single injury that you see on TV is fake. Kevin Owens recently had an injury. He wrestled with that injury and made it even worse. And he had surgery for it. Yeah, I was talking to somebody today, and and they were kind of on the side of, every injury in WWE or wrestling in general is fake. And I'm telling them about Big E. And I said, Big E hasn't wrestled since 22 or 23 because he was wrestling somebody and a move didn't go right and he landed on his head and he broke his neck. and he had surgery for it. And I was telling this person that we've all, as wrestling fans, been following Big E on the neck injury situation, and he's been giving us updates about it. You know what I mean? So that, in fact, is a real injury. The fact that he quite possibly might not wrestle for the rest of his life again. And now I'm telling this person that if wrestling is fake completely, why is this person hurt and hasn't come back to wrestle in such a long time? If it was a story, judging by WWE standards, Big E was supposed to be back tops 9 months or 6. You know what I mean? You can't, there's no way that you can tell me that people are putting their bodies on the line and they'll genuinely get hurt in the process, and you're gonna come out here and say that it's fake because of some YouTube video you watched? Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all need to grow up. Y'all need to grow up. The people who say that wrestling is fake, they need to grow up for real. And if they would watch wrestling, I'm just saying that they should not watch WWE. Don't watch WWE, at least for the start. Watch independent promotions where you're gonna be confused. You're gonna be rethinking everything. Yeah, just watch those instead of watching, 5 to 10 minute videos about WWE being fake, and you're like, wrestling is fake, and you think that you know it all. You think that you've won in life. Come on, man. Stop disrespecting the wrestling fans community. Because if we were to swing that way, we can just tell you that the movies you're watching are fake as well, and they're even more fake than fake fighting in front of a friggin' live crowd. You're absolutely not gonna love it when it's turned against you. Movies are filmed with green screens. Wrestling, except it's filmed pre-taped for some reason. Whatever they're doing is live. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, everybody does have their own opinions, even though I feel like the people who say wrestling is fake often abuse that privilege. My final say on this is going to be that wrestling is not 100% fake like everybody is thinking. There are some scripted things. I'm not gonna shy away from that, but it's not as fake as everybody makes it to be. So if you want to try out wrestling for yourself, go for it. Don't let anything like that scare you from trying out wrestling. You should. And yeah, I guess that'll be it for today's video. I really did enjoy making this video, so if you enjoyed watching, why don't you drop that like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know down in the comments which side you're on. Is wrestling real or fake, or you're just getting to know that wrestling is kind of scripted? Just let me know down in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.